Hello everyone, my name is Connor, and this is my final presentation for our interpersonal communications class. So one of the things that I found really interesting that stuck out to me this year was when we learned about the stages of relationships. I found this interesting just because it kind of allowed me to look back at a lot of the relationships I've had throughout my life, whether they were like romantic relationships between like girlfriends I've had and stuff like that, or just like, regular like friendships, or even just relationships with like family members I've had. And kind of looking back and realizing that, these stages are kind of true. A lot of relationships start the same and, they evolve as time goes on. You understand the person, you get to know them a bit more, and then depending on how it goes, the relationship can get even stronger or, it can kind of fall apart. But that's just, how things go every once in a while. And then second, our competence projects stood out to me. It kind of made me look at the way, we communicate with each other from a different light and realize just like how much goes into it. It's not as simple as simply just just talking to someone, even though it seems that simple to us just because, we kind of do it like automatically without putting much thought into it most of the time. But nah, there's a lot that goes into it that, a lot of us don't think about that makes it a lot more complicated. And I think anyone really even realizes because it's something, that we do on a daily basis, every day of our lives. But yeah, I found that really interesting, and it kind of made me think a little deeper into the conversations that I had between, people I talk to on a daily basis. And then some food for thought that I came up with is: does everything we've learned about communication in this class, apply to every single cultural and ethnic group in the world? Because different cultural and ethnic groups, they have different dialect, they have different languages, they have different ways that they communicate with each other, and, they have different ways that they view communication as a whole. So, I've wondered, does all these things that we've learned, these kind of rules that we abide by, stuff like that, does that apply to everybody? Or, if someone from around the world took this class, would they view things a little bit differently? You know what I mean? And then, yeah, and then before I go, just apologize for kind of the informalness of how I recorded this video.